He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity.
Instant is going off.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
So much bigger than you could ever imagine. It's the whole system.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. The longer you live, the more you realize there are no coincidences in life. So a populist candidate that's backed by the Kennedys and joining forces to take on the deep state has a bunch of assassination attempts against him, blew off a piece of his ear and everything. Wow, very strange. And the assassins are all lone gunmen, lone wolves who somehow have the capacity to outsmart the Secret Service. Yeah. Really weird. I've seen this one before, right? Oh, yeah, this dirty sexual deviant who trafficked in underage girls is locked up in federal solitary confinement on suicide watch in Manhattan. I've seen that one before, too. It's happening all over again. The Jeffrey Epstein of the music industry, Diddy, has been moved into solitary confinement in order to stop him from suiciding himself. Yeah. Comedian Eddie Griffin says Diddy is a dead man and won't leave prison alive after rapper's sex arrest. Diddy has been now put on pretrial detention in the Metropolitan Detention Center, notoriously plagued by suicides and murders, home to fellow disgraced rapper R. Kelly and Ghislaine Maxwell, who was the madame for Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, my. Speaking on the rapper's spate of charges, warned that he won't survive in prison, saying that he's just like Jeffrey Epstein. You know what also he has in common with Jeffrey Epstein, Diddy, is that they kind of rolled in the same circles, right? You know, Bill Clinton was Jeffrey Epstein's best friend. Hillary Clinton, that's just a strong, powerful ally of Diddy. Yeah. Vote or die, his shirt says. Little did Diddy know exactly how real that was. Now, Diddy's bodyguards are saying that part of the reason why Diddy's in prison is because he has videos of politicians at his freak-off parties. Oh, no. Who could those politicians possibly be? We won't hold our breath. Sean Diddy Combs, former bodyguard, says that Diddy has videos of very important politicians in his sex trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution videos that could land him behind bars for decades. Man, who could those politicians possibly be? Who are the people hanging out with Diddy the very most? Don't look up photos of Barack Obama and Diddy. They'll be very, very uncomfortable and just totally inappropriate right now. Anyway, it's quite an interesting time to be alive and paying attention. And we've noticed a couple of things, which are that the rappers in the rap industry have decided not to stand up for Diddy. Many of them have turned on him. And some of those rappers are actually in prison right now. Suge Knight is a rapper who is a famous rap mogul who said that the reason why Diddy, he's not ruling him out, is because Barack Obama, see that name? Barack Obama was part of getting Diddy out of prison once because he built his entire empire on illicit drug use, and that Diddy is a protected FBI informant. Oh, man, where have I heard this before? So Diddy was working with the feds in order to make tapes of powerful people doing debaucherous or illegal things so that the feds could have leverage over them. Oh, got it. All right. Here's Suge Knight speaking to Chris Cuomo from prison, saying the FBI, Obama, they all control Diddy and control all of his tapes. Oh, man.
Do you think that Diddy knows enough that it's a very delicate balance that maybe investigators will want to know these other names and greatly reduce his exposure to criminality to time versus what people would do to keep him quiet?
Number one, I've been knowing him a long time, and we was friends. We're not enemies, but we were friends. He's not a dummy. So he's smart enough to work his magic. On top of that, this man right here, he been involved with the FBI and most of his career. Shit, he got powerful people. One of his partners who started his company with drug money, President Obama, got him out of prison. So it's not like he don't have no moves. So I don't think nobody should just count him out. I don't think he gonna lay down and just crawl in the corner and die. He probably going through a lot of shit right now because he probably going through a lot of withdrawals for the drugs. But the industry got him on drugs. My artist, one of the worst mistakes I could have made was protecting my artist is doing a deal at Interscope. When my artists used to pull up in valet, the Murdoch building, they'd get out, they'd smell like weed. When they clothes smell like weed. When they made it to any office, it would smell like weed. Those guys, for my artists, they introduced cocaine to my artists. So once they got on cocaine, once they got on drugs, once they got on alcohol, and that's when the weird stuff happened. And I think that's what took Puffy down that lane. Then you got to remember, Clyde Davis, Russell Simmons, Andre Arell.
Simon, come on.
You better believe it. Alcohol, drugs. He compromised his manhood. Because he was taught that. He got Usher as a kid. They never recorded no songs, but alcohol, drugs,
Simon.
sex. Justin Bieber. And see, they do these things to take control. They're not doing, there's nothing wrong with being gay. If you choose to be gay, that's your preference. But they're doing this to people for control. It's a power situation.
In the same interview, you have an explanation from Suge Knight, who, would know he was a mogul in the rap industry before Diddy, and probably knows where plenty of the bodies are buried, metaphorically and literally, saying this is why no one's defending Diddy.
Okay, look at it like this. I look at real plain and simple. Ain't no whistleblower. Facts is there. But right now, I don't care if it's T.I., I don't care if it's Rick Ross, I don't care if it's Jay, I don't care if it's Snoop, I don't care if it's Game, I don't care if it's Dre. Nobody's stepping up on the fact that you know what's going on.
Nobody's defending him. You're right.
Guys at Interscope.
You're right.
Okay.
Nobody is defending him, but that's why I was interested in hearing your perspective.
Okay. But you had a guy named Tubby used to work for Interscope. This guy's job was to bring underage girls and girls to have sex with employees and other artists, to the point where his friend got caught up with the same thing. How they raided Puffy House for sex trafficking, they raided his friend house for sex trafficking.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
He never was an artist.
Sure, can you say something? Can you say something
you really
positive?
Look at the whole situation.
Because you only got 60
everything I'm
seconds
saying
left.
is positive. And I got to have him call right back.
All right, Suge, you call back.
Suge Knight said on the PBD podcast that Diddy was a straight-up FBI informant. And this explains why he got away with so much for so long.
Diddy and Cat ever hang out where, and the reason why I'm asking this, where you actually personally witnessed some of the accusations that Diddy is having, saying the fact that he had cameras in the room?
But listen, thing I'm going to tell you. We from two different worlds, number one, him and I. Number two, I'm the guy they didn't want to invite to those parties. And I'm glad of it. I've never been happy to be left out of my life. But at the same time, I'm not the guy who's here for Puffy's downfall. But I am the guy who supports the victims who got victimized, right? But at the same time, whatever the situation is, everybody knows it's wrong. And I don't think he can get punished as hard as a regular person because, he used to be an FBI informant for a long time, they say. So I'm quite sure that played a role.
Used to be an FBI informant for a long time. It's all making sense. The man who knew too much, right? Same as Epstein, same cell as Epstein, probably. Yeah, these people are evil. What a dirty world we live in. And now the FBI has everything. They have the Epstein tapes, they have the Diddy tapes, they have the Hunter Biden laptop. Who doesn't the federal government have blackmail op on, right? Right. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. The government is an organized crime syndicate. That is what this is all leading to, right? The true organized crime syndicate is our government. See ya.